Hello. Good evening. Hello, Chi. How are we doing tonight? Wait, let me make my social media post before I forget. And what? I remember they were gonna introduce that feature on Blue Sky that would show when you were live, and I have seen some people with it. But when can I have it? Hi, Prototype. All right. So, my next commission here is it's a AI The Somnium Files. It's based on a scene from the Commissioner's fanfic. Pewter and Renju. No Elisa art today. I guess unless you redeem your channel points. I definitely feel like I'm challenging myself a lot on this one because I was like, I want to draw like an interesting angle. And you know, it's also like a pretty serious scene, so I don't want to do my regular like super rainbow sparkly colors, you know? Well, how's you guys' week been? I won't get too into it because I don't want the stream to be depressing, but you know, I had a pretty rough start to my week, but I feel like I've you know, kind of turned myself around a bit. I mean, obviously I'm still getting over it, but I was able to stream today, so that's good. I'm just glad it's almost the weekend. My husband's birthday was actually on Monday, so I'm gonna probably take him out for it this weekend. Thinking maybe Korean barbecue. Almost thought you'd lose your dorm room because of how housing was, but you still had the room you paid for. Well, that's good. I'm glad you didn't lose your dorm room. That would have sucked. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take my husband to a part of town that has like a bunch of cool shops. So we're gonna do some shopping. Then Korean barbecue. And then I might see if we can like after that maybe see if we can like well it depends on how tired we are after eating I guess, but maybe renting a karaoke room. Have you guys ever been to one of those like private karaoke rooms? I've been once here and once while we were in Japan, and it's super fun. I love it so much. I love singing karaoke. I'm not like a good singer really, but I like singing. I remember when we did it in Japan, my husband actually sang some of the Yakuza karaoke songs. I don't know if they'd have those over here. I sang like a bunch of I sang a bunch of Hololive songs, I won't lie. bunch of VTuber music. You think those rooms would be soundproof enough to confidently and miserably fail at singing Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston would be a fun one to sing. Oh my gosh. In Japan, you know, we did try to sing some Japanese songs, and I'm sure the people working there, when they'd bring us food and stuff, I'm sure they were laughing at us trying to sing in Japanese horribly. I don't know what it's like at every place, but at that one at least, you could like order food and drink just from the little screen in the room, so that was fun. Actually, I remember my husband and we had reservations for like a steakhouse that night. And we literally just on a whim went, you know what? Screw the steakhouse. Let's just go sing at this karaoke room. Because I don't think we were going to make our steakhouse reservation in time anyway. Also, we had steak some other nights too. So it was like, let's just go eat and sing at the karaoke room. And it was super cool. Because it was Evangelion themed. Like they had a big spear of Longinus like embedded in the table in the middle of the room, and like a big Ava Unit 1 statue. It was cool as hell. It was in Akihabara. They had a bunch of like nerdy themed karaoke rooms. I think they also had a Final Fantasy one if I remember right. I don't remember what else they had, but I remember being interested in either the Ava or the Final Fantasy ones. But yeah, we actually have a pretty large Korean population, so I think we have a lot of Korean restaurants and like Korean style karaoke places. You know what else is happening this weekend in Atlanta is the Sonic Expos this weekend, I believe. The Sonic the Hedgehog Expo. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. Especially since I want to take my husband out for his birthday and stuff. I am curious though, I won't lie. Because I think they only have it in 2 places right now. Texas and Atlanta, I think, are the 2 places they're having it. Oh, that reminds me. I did get an email from AWA saying their judging was completed and they're gonna let us know when we get in or whatever. And now I'm just like waiting for them to respond with that for the artist alley. It's like, I need to know please, because if I got in, I need to start doing some shit right now. Oh, I uploaded a YouTube short today for the first time in a while. And I also uploaded it on TikTok and Instagram Reels. It's just the time lapse of my recent Annalise and Shizune commission. But oh my gosh. YouTube Shorts is so much more of a pain in the ass to upload to than the other 2 for some reason, even though they're like all the same shit. Oh my god. Fuck off, dude. Did I spell that right? I might not have. I might have just banned a random person. Okay. That time I did it right. Whoops. Sorry, I accidentally penned your message. We got it figured out somehow. I remember seeing a while back there was like a list of phrases you should ban to just like prevent those guys from saying anything. And I keep meaning to put those in, but I keep forgetting. But I think it is just basically stuff like free viewers at and stuff like that, just banning those phrases. But I think the problem is that some of them have also realized people are doing that, and so they put like weird spaces in there and stuff. Hot singles in your area. Yeah, we're banning that one. So I don't know if this is actually going to keep working or if I will stick to it, but this week I found some success in giving myself a schedule, like, for the day. Like, alright, I'll work on commissions from this time to this time, and then I work on personal art from this time to this time, and then I'll play video games from this time to this time. Like, I don't know, it's helped my brain a little to like be like, okay, I'm doing this during this time period and I'm not scrolling, I'm not doom scrolling. And I think it'll also help me, like, balance drawing commissions and personal art, because I've pretty much only been drawing commissions for like the past month or so. Like, I need to draw, well, I was gonna say I need to draw Reen getting railed again, but I technically drew that twice last month. It was presents for people, okay? Technically those were birthday presents. Presents. Presents for people who happen to like some very similar things for me. Speaking of, a very close friend of yours who loves Crow has a birthday coming up. Is this the same one who you wanted me to draw Crow in a 4th of July bikini for? I thought so. Sorry, I feel like my camera's saturation is kind of high. All right. Well, I hope your friend has a good birthday with lots of crows. A whole murder of crows. Guess I'll put this on this layer. Famous last words before I later like, fuck, which layer did I put that on again? Oh yeah, I was excited because Falcom's good morning tweet slash skeet this morning had a picture of Reen. They did a Reen picture today. Hooray. They skeeted, yeah. Salem! Don't cry. Don't walk in here and just start crying while I'm on stream. Oh boy, here he comes. Salem, I'm trying to draw. Do you mind? Just the cat tail. Cat treat time. Oh, Salem, somebody redeem cat treat time. Say thank you, Chi. They got you, Salem. Alright, now the problem is he has to, actually get off my lap. Okay. Where did I put the cat treat? One sec. Oh, and the other cat appears quickly. Okay. Kitties. Salem, go get your fucking treats. Why are you just sitting on that box? There we go. Yay! Cool. Want a few more? Okay, I shouldn't give them any more, they'll get sick. Yay! The kitties! Alright, that's all. That's all there is. I must treat them like royalty? Well, don't worry. They definitely get treated like royalty around here. Hooray for the kitties. Now they're under my desk, looking for more treats. I guess maybe they would argue they're not being treated like royalty if I'm not giving them treats on demand. Oh, great. Now Salem's crying. Salem, come back and see me if you're gonna cry. There he goes. Why is he crying? Probably because I'm not giving him attention right now. Because I am not dropping everything to go pet him, probably. The worst crime. Oh my gosh. Is anyone else watching the new season of Panty and Stocking? I've been watching it and it really feels like that show just never left. Like it feels exactly the same as it did in like 2010 or 2009 or whenever it was. In this week's episode, with like the boy angels transforming, was like chef's kiss. I was like, okay, if they're gonna have boy angels with a transformation, it also needs to be slutty. And it was. They pulled through. I already have people DMing me like, what if Crow and Reen did this though? I'm like, well, that would be awesome if they did that. That would be based. I'm the world's biggest fake Mega Man 2 fan. I listen to that soundtrack all the time, but you better believe I've never touched that game as far as actually playing it. I would probably have a skill issue. I think I would be bad at it, but I do like platformers. Sorry. Check in Blue Sky real quick. That's a good part about streaming, is that if I want to check, I can only like check my notifications. I can't start scrolling because people are watching me. Nobody's here to watch me scroll on Blue Sky. You know what I still want to do though? I want to draw something on W Place. I want to find somewhere to like draw Crow and Reen smooching or something. Have people done like W Place art streams? Can I stream myself drawing on W Place? Thor's emblem would be cool. I would have to like specifically draw it not near where I live though, so I don't like dox myself. It may be considered doxing. I mean, is it considered doxing if I just draw in like a random place? Like the middle of the Pacific Ocean or something? I've hidden a treasure in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's a secret Crorine drawing. I've left it all in one piece. That's what the One Piece is, I think. I think it's yaoi. I think the One Piece is the yaoi that we made along the way. I did see that people were drawing some like people were already drawing Trails characters near the Falcom headquarters in Japan. So that's pretty cool. Do you think Falcom will be okay with it if I draw Crorine yaoi on their headquarters? Will they send their assassins after me if I do that? Oops. Falcom will be like target identified. I did look near my house because I was curious what all's over here, and just like everywhere else on the whole map, it's covered in Deltarune. There's so much Deltarune everywhere. I heard there's like I'm not involved in this. I'm watching from afar, very far away, because I think it's mainly happening on Twitter. But I heard there's like a Deltarune Uma Musume fandom war on W Place right now or something. Again, I'm only hearing secondhand about this. I guess when you're drawing on something that lets you draw over other people's stuff, it's probably bound to happen. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. I love the Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack. Speaking of video games, I finished the other day the DLC of Endless Monday, Dreams and Deadlines. If you've never played that, I recommend it. It's a very charming, like, visual novel adventure game. It's about a girl who's an artist and she wishes she could quit her shitty corporate day job to draw her Blorbo all the time. And I'm like, that's so fucking real. That's the realest shit I ever heard. May you message me later about a possible rush order on a commission? Sure, we can talk about it. I do have a rush fee, as long as that's okay. Damn, this shit with Stripe is, like, wild, though. Like, I'm like, damn, I use them for a lot of my invoices. Okay, well, now they're saying that, well, some of their customer service reps were saying we don't allow payment on LGBT content, and then they came out like, no, that's not true, and I'm like, all right, sure, buddy. But it is kind of funny. They've paid for a lot of my commissions that were very much LGBT content. I'm just saying. Or they've been the invoice provider for it anyway. They didn't pay for it, but. It's also just weird, like, for them to be like, oh, we don't do not safe for work content. It's like, okay, but Stripe is like, they're the payment processor for Patreon. They're like, what do you mean? You're already doing it. Have I been following what's happening with Roblox? I kind of heard about it in the background, but I don't think I know the, like, whole story, I guess. Is there some crazy shit happening with it? Hey Salem, you back? They have a huge moderation problem. Yeah, I think I did know that about them. They don't want to moderate any of their content. Well, that's not good. Because, I'm pretty sure that a lot of kids actually do use that website and are supposed to. Like, it's ostensibly a game for children. They removed their official forums and Reddit? Dang. They encourage spending and gambling. Yeah. That's not great on your children's website. I do wonder, like, how bad would Neopets have been with gambling if it had come out later? Because I played the shit out of Neopets when I was a kid, but I feel like we hadn't perfected the gacha mechanic yet at that point. It's a cesspool of a certain type of people. Oof. You know, the funny thing is Roblox has been around for like a long time. Like, it got really popular with kids recently, but my brother played it when he was like 12 or 13, and he's 30 now. There are some vigilantes that are working with law enforcement to catch those types of people. Goodness gracious. So that explains why I saw a post earlier talking about Roblox vigilantes. I didn't know any other context beyond that. They ended up banning the vigilantes account. God damn, what a mess. Well, this is gonna make a killer video essay at some point that I can put on in the background. While I'm drawing, I can tell. That sounds awful, though. Oops. Bumped the mic, sorry. I think I might. I'm just thinking ahead a little. I think I might try to stream on Sunday too, hopefully. Oops. I feel like there's some people that can only watch when I do the earlier streams. Now, if I was able to schedule between my work days, I think that what I would like to do is have like one late night stream a week like this one like earlier stream, and then one that's like somewhere in the middle. Like, I don't know, one at like 2 p.m., one at like 6 p.m., and one at like 10 p.m. or something. I know too many different people at too many different time zones. Okay, looks like we are at our time for our ad break. So I will be right back in about 3 minutes. I'll see you shortly. I'm back. Let me repost my fucking social media post before I forget. I always am supposed to repost it when I get back from my break, but I am known to forget. Ugh. Okay. Do you think they have Sonic R music at any karaoke places? I would sing it. Describe what the commissioner asked me to make. It's a scene from their fanfic. How do I describe this without AI the Somnium Files spoilers? A certain character who is known for switching bodies switched bodies with Pewter. And Renju found out that it is not Pewter, basically. And he shocked him with a stun gun. A taser. Hello, PK Gaming. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, I don't know, it could be. It could be a certain, it could be the same fanfic your friend loves. That'd be funny. Is it looking good so far, I hope? I struggled with this angle, but I really wanted to pull it off. Wish they brought back the Sonic Symphony. Me too. I would go a second time. It was so good the first time, honestly. One second. Let me, I don't know if I cleaned my iPad gallery before this, or I don't think I did. Okay. I wanted the reference of this guy. is like straight. I wonder if he straightens it in the morning. He just like takes a straightener to this one little chunk of hair. He definitely seems like the type, yeah. Back. How am I holding up on my end? Well, you know, been better, but I'm trying to push through. Thank you for asking. Honestly, I'm like worried about my parents through the whole thing. I'm probably gonna call my mom tomorrow and check on them. Well, thank you. I also hope my job behaves. I don't have a lot of faith, but why is this song always cut out? Trying to figure out what you're doing for the Mobicon Hotel, so you at least have a base, but also you're the one who's like, I'll share a bed, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, sometimes when you're all sharing a room at cons, you kind of have to do that. Especially if you just have a shit ton of people in one room. Definitely had my share of con hotel rooms with air mattresses, people sleeping on the floor. Admittedly, for MomoCon, I usually just drive from, or take the MARTA and drive from my house. But, if I ever get into the artist alley, I will have to get a hotel room. So, I'm definitely not doing that from my house. Not usually your experience. Yeah, it can be a lot of fun. It can also be a lot of headache having that many people in one room, you know? Depends on who you're with, though. There is, like, something fun to the chaos of, like, 6 people in a room all trying to get their cosplays ready the next morning. With only one bathroom. Your friend Jay drove like 2 hours every day for PFF. Dang. Yeah, it would be like an hour for me to get there each way, so I'd prefer not to do that, but another nice thing about getting a hotel room is you can drink as much as you want. That was always a nice part of getting a hotel. When we get hotel rooms at Dragon Con, that was a nice thing, because that's definitely a drinking and party con. And it's also happening in a few weeks. Yeah, it's way more fun drinking with close friends, with whatever alcohol you've all lugged into the hotel room. I remember one year at Dragon Con, we had some kind of drinking game, card game we played in the hotel room, which was fun. And we also played a card game. We played a card game called Slash. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's pretty fun because it's like you pull 2 cards of like 2 random characters and you have to explain how their ship would work. And then whoever the judge is has to like pick the person who has the most convincing ship. It's a fun game. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. I haven't played it in a long time. I want to play it again. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm so baby for not drinking at all. It's also like valid given how you grew up. I mean, yeah, I think that not drinking is perfectly valid. Like, honestly, probably better for you. Like, I like drinking because I like it makes me all loopy and funny, but you know, if you don't drink, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what that means? It means you can laugh at everyone who does get drunk and is being really stupid. That's how I have a few other friends that don't drink, and that's usually their experience. If we ever meet up, we gotta play. Oh, definitely. We'll be playing Slash if we meet up. Actually, if the Crowreen Discord server does meet up at MomoCon, I should bring it. I should bring that game. Funny because Christ and another friend were drinking at your birthday dinner and you were like, have cake. Well, it's your birthday. You could do whatever you want. Yeah, I would never pressure anybody to drink who doesn't want to. And honestly, I still like doing it, but I feel like in my ripe old age of 32, I cannot hold it quite as well as I used to. And by that, I mean after about 2 or 3 drinks, I'm asleep. I don't even mean it makes me drunk faster. I mean, I just fall asleep. It makes me so sleepy these days. So I gotta like enjoy the initial buzz before I get sleepy. Yeah. I don't know if I could do the Pokemon drinking game these days. Used to be a favorite of mine when I was in my 20s. Because it only has one rule. It's if you watch the Pokemon anime, you just drink whenever a Pokemon's name is said. And with that one rule, it's like the most intense drinking game I've ever played. But that's like, I loved doing it in my 20s and now I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I can do that anymore. I did actually puke playing it one time, so... You only like drinking with friends, you haven't had the opportunity to do that often lately. Yeah, I mean, I prefer drinking with friends. I'll have like a glass of wine or two on the weekends, but, you know, I'm still with my husband technically, so... I do prefer doing it with other people. Oh, it is a riot. It's crazy and funny, and also it kills me. I wonder though, that Slash game, I wonder if they've released like expansion packs for it or something, because it's somewhat old. I feel like I got it like 10 years ago or something. There's gotta be more characters you can put in the deck now. I definitely gotta make some custom cards of like Trails characters. Yeah. I need the Trails expansion pack for the shipping game, please. I need somebody to force me to explain why Reen Schwarzer and the Joker is a ship that would work. I'm pretty certain there was a Joker card. You know how Kondo's always like, it's tough to put Rain in sequels because he tends to overshadow everyone if we're not careful. That's how you feel about him in shipping. His shipping potential is infinite. It's true. And Kondo's right. I'm sorry that my fave is like just so good that he's better than everybody all the time. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Yes, he is. No, okay. So there's actually another game that's similar to Slash that I think is a bit more well known. Is called Super Fight. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but it's basically the same game, kind of, except instead of shipping, it's like power scaling. So you have to like argue why the thing that you have pulled would beat the thing that it's fighting, which is what somebody else pulled, and they argue back why their thing would win. Yeah, Super Fight is what it's called. It's really fun. Yeah, the Dude Pro version. It actually is really fun though. I've played that one too. And the fun thing is that like you can pick two of the traits that your thing has, but then or one of the trait. You can pick like a certain number, and then you have to add a random one from the deck that you don't know what it is. So like I remember there was one that I ended up arguing that was like a giant robot wearing a meat bikini, and it was fighting a swarm of birds or something, and I just remember arguing that the meat bikini would like distract the birds because they'd try to eat it. Oh yeah, I think you'd like it, PK Gaming. That one I'm pretty certain has had expansion packs. Let's see. Yes, it has. Oh my god. It's had so many expansion packs. It has anime expansion packs specifically. The anime deck? I have to get the anime deck. What the hell? Alright, let me see if Slash has had expansions. Dang it, this one hasn't. I guess the thing with the Slash game is that you do have to be playing with people who would like know the characters you're pulling. So you'd have to be playing with nerds basically. So it's really good for cons, but like Super Fight isn't about specific characters, so I could see that one being like a little more accessible, I guess. I think Slash still needs more expansion packs though. No, I can't do a slow song. That's better. It's almost midnight. I can't do a slow song or I'll fall asleep. Man, I definitely miss going to like cons and staying in like hotel rooms with people though. I actually haven't done it in quite a while. Like probably pre-COVID. I've been to cons again since then, but like again, it's all been ones I've gone to locally from my house. I kind of miss the like hotel room vibe. Yeah, pre-COVID was certainly something else. Just thinking about the fact that the year my husband and I were originally planning to do our wedding and honeymoon was 2020. Finally got to actually do it in 2024. Like, I literally remember looking at wedding venues in 2020, right before COVID. So much for that. Yeah, I'm glad we finally got to do it. And now I'm like, damn, I want to go back to Japan. I wish I was rich enough to just go every year, to be honest. I would. Yeah. It is. I'm glad you feel that. Oops. Like, I have a friend who's been to Japan multiple times, and I, like, actually asked her for advice before we went. And she, like, had all this good advice from all of the times that she's been. And I'm just like, I hope that's me someday. I hope one day I've been to Japan, like, 5 times, and I could give everyone the tea. Never been. Sunday, probably like in 5 years, hopefully. Yeah, you should go at some point. It is so fun. Oh my goodness. And like, I don't know how to best describe this, but it's like when you're shopping at the anime stores there, you will find merch for like the weirdest shit that like, you know, the kind of stuff that import stores here wouldn't find worth importing. Like, so you can find like much weirder shit. Like, I bought a strategy guide for Magic Pendule, The Quest for Color, a PS2 game that like 5 people know about, but I love that game, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is so fucking cool to find, you know? Oops. I'm like on the wrong layer, bro. Like, it's like definitely like a weeb treasure trove. You should go. And if you're a Fujoshi, you gotta make sure that you go to Ikebukuro, Maiden Road, because that's where they sell all the yaoi. They sell so much yaoi there. Oh my gosh. And otome stuff too. You got nobody to go with? Yeah, I mean, I get it's definitely, you know, I think it's fun to travel with people. But I've also heard that it's fun to travel alone. I've never done it, but like people who travel alone say that, like, you know, you can kind of do whatever you want without having to be beholden to what other people want to do and stuff. Hop in the car, PK will go. Did I go to the BL dungeon? I don't know, where's that? I went in some doujinshi shops that felt like they were dungeons. That's also where there's a butler cafe there, and I kind of wanted to go to that, but it's like booked the hell out. You gotta book it like way in advance if you want to go to the butler cafe. Like, I went to a maid cafe, no problem. There's a shit ton of those. You know how in anime they have the maids handing out the flyers at Akihabara for maid cafes? That's like absolutely real. Like, there's so many maid cafes and so many maids handing out flyers for them everywhere. But the Butler Cafe, there's only like one apparently, or at least only one in that area. Usually you go with your brother, but he's not interested. Your IRL friend group died and you broke up with your ex around COVID, so you've been solo maxing for a while. Oh yeah. Well, I hear solo traveling is fun. It's a shame your brother's not interested though. Cause I know my brother is, but he probably isn't able to go for a while. But I know my brother's like a big theme park guy, so I've talked with him about maybe someday going with my brother and us just going to like all the theme parks in Japan. Like go to like Universal Studios and Disney Sea and all the other little ones that are around. He knows like these specific roller coasters at these specific tiny parks there. Like, I'm like, I've never heard of that, but okay, we could go there. Underground area where the entrance is a big AF Sasamiya sign, just a bunch of BL signs at the description of the pairs. Oh, I see. I don't think I went there, but I guess I'll have to go there next time. I just went in every doujinshi store and asked if they had Legend of Heroes with my shitty Japanese, and they kept thinking I meant Legend of the Galactic Heroes, and I'd be like, no. This is why I learned Japanese, so I could ask where the Trails Yaoi is. Yeah, and I mean, I will say it feels really cool to like. I felt so cool speaking Japanese, and they like actually understood me. I'm like, maybe my Japanese isn't as bad as I thought. It's probably still kind of bad, but that was kind of the thing, though, is all the Croreen was cleaned out. I only got a few Croreen things, and they were all like novels, like they don't have pictures, but obviously I bought them either way. But yeah, my brother, he was talking about one roller coaster in Japan called Hakuge, which literally means white whale. And he keeps calling it his literal white whale because he really wants to ride that one, apparently. I just think it's funny it's actually called that. You're the oldest by a good chunk, so your brother doesn't join you in things other than movies. He's old enough to have a job, just doesn't have one yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm the oldest, but it's only by 2 years. Like, I'm 32 and my brother's 30, so we've always been pretty close in age and just close. Oh, it's the same setup your brother and you have? That's cool. Your baby brother is 13 years younger? Dang. Not having anyone around your age except your cousin. That's actually how it was for my mom, I believe. My mom was born when her older siblings were 16 and 18. So I think she also was like closest in age to like their children. I was kind of hoping this reference sheet would have a picture of him without the glasses so I could see what his eye color is. It looks kind of brownish, yellowish. Alright, one sec. I think I have some other reference images of him. But again, I'm scared to show my iPad gallery. Yeah, okay, that was probably smart. I did in fact have to scroll past some questionable content to get to this reference image. Okay. I need the iPad gallery to let you like hide stuff in folders the way the Procreate gallery does. Oh, this is another thing I just discovered when I was having problems with my Apple Pencil. That there's a setting in Procreate called right hand interface that moves the sizing and stuff to the right, and I'm just like, well, I'm right-handed. I guess I should turn that on. So that the settings are over where I'm drawing, I guess. But I don't know if that means that I don't know if that means that you're supposed to use it with the hand you're not drawing with, and it's actually moved over here for if you're left-handed and you want to use your right hand to move it. I don't know. I'm just testing it out on the other side. The thing with my left hand is that I actually am using it with my little shortcut controller already. So if I am gonna reach for that, I probably will just do it with my drawing hand. Oh, he has another mold down here. God, I noticed that. I actually started this drawing in Clip Studio because I used like the Clip Studio 3D models to lay out the apartment in the background. But then I was like, well, I do this style of commission in Procreate though, so now I have to move it over. I could probably do something similar in Clip Studio, but it's like they definitely have different brush engines. I can tell there's like a slight difference to how the brushes would come out. I get so distracted from shading in his eyes. I think I hear my husband playing Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, which my brother got for him for his birthday. Actually, it was really funny. My brother did the funniest fucking thing. Yeah, it is a good game. Because my brother got him a Steam code for it, so he wanted my husband to still have something to open, you know. So he printed out a sheet with the meme on it, a Seinfeld meme. For context, okay, my husband's name is Jerry. And he printed out a meme of Jerry Seinfeld being like, "What's going on, Kramer?" And then it's like the character selector Marvel vs. Capcom, and he's just like, "I'm gonna take you for a ride, Jerry." And then the download code was like beneath that meme. So funny. Yeah. Yeah, it does rule. I got him, in case you were wondering, I got him the Raido remastered, because he loves the Devil Summoner Raido games. I got him that, and I got him a lunchbox that you can like plug in and it'll heat up your food. Just in the lunchbox, it heats it up. I got him that for when he's doing like substitute teaching. And he goes to like different schools every time and he doesn't always know where their break room and stuff is. So I'm like, well, here you go. Now you can heat it up anywhere. Yeah, it does exist. I didn't know that either until I started looking into stuff. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I think like people must get them for truckers a lot. Or well, it came with two plugs. It came with a wall plug and one for like the plug in your car, so you could actually heat up the food in your car also. It like plugs into the little cigarette lighter. The 12-volt plug. I don't know if anybody uses it for a cigarette lighter anymore, but that's what I grew up hearing it called. Sorry, I feel like Renju is like staring me down with like a cute little cat mouth in the corner right now. Like he's making like the :3 face. Does take you back? Yeah, honestly, I'm shocked that they're still standard in cars. Like, we have like a electric car from 2018 and it has one. I'm like kind of shocked it still does, but whatever. Also, I like my cat just barely being in frame in the hallway behind me. She literally has positioned herself exactly so the webcam will capture her. It's like she knows. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Just have that face in the corner the whole time. Everyone, Conan Gray's new album out? I don't know if I know who that is. Do I need to listen to them? It's just like the vibe of people you're friends with. Listen to Chapel Roan, Lesbian Icon. Oh yeah, I already listened to Chapel Roan. I quite like her stuff. Go see Weapons to see Chapel Roan as a horror movie villain. Out of context, Weapons spoilers. Okie dokie. It has been about 2 hours and it is past midnight, so it's probably time for me to get ready for bed. But I made good progress on this tonight. Getting there. Slowly but surely. that was a fun stream. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm glad I got to do at least one stream this week. Hopefully, like I said, I'd like to do another one on Sunday. I'll plan on it anyway. All right. Night, everybody. I will see you hopefully Sunday, and if not Sunday, then next week. Nighty night.